Here's Jang cutting, dishing. Rollins gives it up. Giannis, the quick spin and the reverse with the left hand.
Well, he was a really good player with Minnesota, but he has upped his scoring, averaging about 20 points per game.
Giannis a chance for three as he goes right around Okongwu and then through him at the end.
And when these two teams played in January, the Bucks won by a bucket. Nickeil Alexander-Walker had 32 in that game.
There's Jang. You were talking about it earlier, Jay. Doc Rivers hoping to find him.
Rebounds, but he had 13 points against Boston. Doc Rivers raved about his defense that he played on Peyton Pritchard.
Rollins the shovel ahead. Giannis Euros and slams. Got a little dicey there on the rim. With Charlotte a half game ahead of the Hawks. Here's Jang, shot clock at 1, double pumps and still hit.
Him on Monday against Boston is now in the game for the first time.
I feel like they missed a little bit of his energy and what he can bring. And as
looks like a little zone look to start.
Rollins comes up with a steal. Here is Jang, lobbing it up. Sims, whoa, leaping onto the back of Okongwu. Portis. Rollins will fire and hit.
Ryan this and shot 50% from the field, and he's one of the prime candidates for most improved player in the NBA.
And Rollins already has 6 assists in the
for Milwaukee, closing out to Kispert, and that was a great shot fake he made.
Rollins, nice smooth jumper.
You know, Rollins just doesn't get sped up, and he plays at his own pace. Another turnover for Atlanta.
Here's Rollins dishing. Portis fakes, takes, and...
You know, Rollins just doesn't get sped up, and he plays at his own pace. Another turnover for Atlanta.
Here's Rollins dishing. Portis fakes, takes, and...
Well, Atlanta's trying to pack in and show Giannis a lot of bodies, but right down the lane line, there's no help that can get there.
Okongwu back ironing off.
He came to a dead stop on 1 foot.
Green, he got it. That time had some space to go with a quick roll. Jang to Turner, takes the 3, kicks it out. Rollins had to let it fly, can't hit. Jang, the O-board, got blocked. Good tie up there from Okongwu. Push him really hard, and then his mom was there to remind him, okay, this is why he's doing it.
Well, his dad, Roderick, played at Wisconsin, Milwaukee. What a nice shot by Ryan.
Under 1:30 to go in this opening half.
Got the switch. He's got Green on him again.
Massages his way into the paint. Finishes through the contact, plus the foul.
Knee maintenance issue.
Well, that was like,
that is either a held ball or a walk.
Exactly. Has to be one of those two when that happens. Has to be one of those two when that happens. Here's Rollins. Rollins through the lane, and it's stripped by Dan Johnson. Ooh, that was close, too.
We've got a number of those in this game. Bobby Portis.
Yeah. Jang able to collect it. Rollins short on a 3. Tip out. Trailed by 16 early, then built up a 13-point lead. Milwaukee's cut into that. Currently 7 as Kispert can't hit that 3, and Rollins on the week for Milwaukee.
I'm surprised that SVP is working today, considering it's Gary Williams' birthday, the Hall of Fame coach from Maryland.
Spinning, dishing, Kispert in the corner. No. And Rollins and Sims
not forced anything in this game. You know, against Portland, he only had 9 field goal attempts. He wound up with 8 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. And even though he only had 9 shots, he played really well.
Rollins finds Giannis. Giannis flushes it down with the left hand.
Where Milwaukee can't get help there.
Rollins misses the 3. Daniels, big time rebound. Kuzma gives it up. In the corner, Rollins, no. Okongwu the rebound. Atlanta dominated the second half. Portis, no. Rollins flags it down. His 8th rebound. He's 2 rebounds away from a triple-double. Giannis loses it and then finish.
Johnson high off the glass. When you talk to him pregame, next time can you tell him not to do stuff like that?
I told him.
Dang,
He didn't listen.
With the throwdown.
I mean, Jay, we were kind of talking long-term, some things that you can get excited about if you're the Hawks with Daniels and Alexander Walker and Johnson and Okongwu as Alexander Walker lays a better selection. But they also have now won 5 straight, look like a live team in the Eastern Conference play.
And you know, Atlanta's got they've got a lot of bright spots. And when you think about what they have coming up in this draft, because this is a monster draft, you can pick anywhere. And you know, Atlanta's got they've got a lot of bright spots. And when you think about what they have coming up in this draft, because this is a monster draft, you can pick anywhere 1 to 10, even below that.